So for the ceiling, I'll go for the suspended ceiling track system, because the reason I'm drawing this one, try to locate the ways all the roof beams are. Okay, so what I do, if you go to actually the render the company product, I need to find out ways all the batten size. Okay, so there are many different batten sizes available. So ceiling batten, I go for about 35 millimeter ceiling batten. Okay, that's what it says. Okay, so what I do, ceiling batten, this is a ceiling batten. Okay, and then that's about cross rail, the larger one, and then they suspend from the ceiling, the roof structure. Okay, so that's what we're doing this one at the moment. So what I draw, so when you're drawing, so now we know, so about 10 mil, okay, so, and then I add actually another 35. So what I do, I think about 45, okay, 45. So what I do, I will make actually from the ceiling finish level, I will just allow it about 50 mil higher, okay. And then this is a location. So RB1. Okay. So RB1, I positioned about 50 mil higher than. So this is all the external finishes. Okay. And then we do, I'll make actually the start. Yeah? You know, we have a good. Okay. And then also we have a gut on the roofing part, but I will explain it later. Okay. So column and gut. This is external cladding, also other information, and then all the internal, you know, the metal stud and then finishes inside. Yeah? So what I just position this beam about 50 mil higher than a ceiling level. So this is 50 mil. Okay. So on this drawing, 50 mil higher. The size I've been working out just before. Okay. 248. I think I'll probably draw 248 to 50. So 250. So there is a roof beam, and also 124. So there is a thickness of beam over here. Just draw the red color. Okay, so now you can see the position of actually the main structural element. Okay, so you can't see any floor beam, but this is a floor beam section cutting through, and this is the roof beam when you cut through section, the position down. Okay, so I made about 50 mil higher than the ceiling finish level, and also I add actually all the floor finishes. Then I position the what do you call this floor beams. Okay, so let's work it out. So what will happen the roof? Okay, so then we have our overall ideas. Okay, then what you do? We're adding all the information accordingly, and then we need to sort out the stairs, and also what will have a gutters. What will happen at the moment the building. Okay, this is a roof, and then roof parapet is side here, and then we have a box gutter there. Yeah. So let's imagine there is a sump is over there. Okay, so roof fall. I think it's 3-degree fall. Okay, so that is top 4050 top. So this is a roof. So that's what it looks like at the moment. So what I'm drawing over here, so this is a parapet total height. That high, obviously this side is over there. So I need to position them where is the roof fall, and then what is the box gutter, and then you will see where is the roof will happen actually this area. Okay, so let's draw it. So roof fall, if you look at brief, I need to read through roof. Okay, so when you look at the roof, this bathhouse roof is sloped a 3-degree with a box gutter at the end. Okay, so I have to actually create a 3-degree a box gutter. Okay. So that means, yep, that's a 3-degree fall. Okay, on the top of the roof, okay, so roof, all the structure need to be supported by the roof beams. Okay, so this area I'm cutting through, these sections. Okay, so when you look at here, I'm cutting through this part. Yeah? So this is called a purlin. Purlin is it sitting on the top of the this is another one, roof beam 1. Okay, so let's look at the roof beam 1. I figured out before B1. This is about a 200. Yeah, so this is a smaller than the other side. Okay, about 200. So it's sitting on the top. So what I do, I'll work it out the exact locations. Okay, so if I draw RB1, okay, RB1, a 200 UB, okay, 200 UB, size is 202 by 133. So what I do, I'll use this as the top of the beam. Okay, I'll make actually top of the beam 202. Okay, so that's what will happen. So you can't see it just for, I'm trying to locate the edge of the roof part. Okay? So what I do, I might draw for you maybe different color so you have to understand. Yeah? So that is the one. I think it's probably better for you. So that's how you connect them. Yeah? Okay. So that's what it looks like. This is what I drawn RB1 at the moment. Okay, so I have to locate the purlin on the top, which is 3 degree 4. Okay, so first thing is, so box cutter size, I have to actually nominate the box cutter size. We'll draw about 500. I don't think we have a brief size or box cutter size. No, we have to work it out. So let's allow for about 500 millimeters. Okay, trays. What I'm saying here, so that width will have about 500 millimeters. A bit larger is better, because if the water is too excessive water, they have to cope. Okay, so 500 millimeters. So that will be box cutter. So box cutter will be happen. Box cutter is like a tray under. So just like that. Okay. So at the end they have a sum. Yeah? So all the water is flows through there. Okay. So there are little hole is under. Okay. This is called sum. Okay, this is box cutter. So that we allow for about 500. The tray maybe 110. If deeper is better. It depends on. We just allow for 100 for the time being. And then roof will be on this side, isn't it? Okay, so water is all falling down and dropping there. And then it has the box cutter is its own fold too. So, and then go to some that connect to the little pipe outside. Yeah, that connect to the rain water. Okay, head, and then go down to down pipe. So that is a system. Okay. So if we box cutter, so we allow for box cutter is over there. So I'll give you the rough size. Yeah? 500. I think we allow for already 500 there. Okay. So the next one. So messy today. We need to know this is a purlin P1. Okay, P1 size. P1 is 150 C channels. Okay, so 150. So I got a size 152 by 64. Okay, so C channel. And then what it says, and then 1200 millimeters apart. Yeah? So what I allow for, okay, 1200, 2400, and whatever left. Yeah? Okay, so there is a location of a purlin. Purlin is like a roof rafters. Okay. Then I add that to the thickness a bit later. But anyway, so the height uh, 152. Okay, so that is the height. Okay. So there is a purlin there. Okay, the height. So what I do, I'll apply from this point. It's 3 degree 4. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. I'll just draw a bit more darker color so you can see like this. Okay, so what I created, I think I probably can see more. Over here, I think I will draw a bit more darker color. The first one, this is Berlin. Maybe red color. So, can you see that the Lupulin? So when you draw the Lupulin, this is a beam under, and Lupulin is here. Okay. Then what they do, they welded a little piece of steel cleat. Okay. They weld onto the beam, and then they bolt it. Make sense? So this is a beam, a little piece of steel, just like this. Yeah? It's not big, just small. So let's imagine this is a beam. So they welded it to the small piece. Okay. So then over here, and they bolt connection. So if we 3°, so next one is a bit slightly higher. Okay. So that the purlin will go slightly higher. That makes sense? And that creating a fall. No, 3° fall. Okay, they give you adjustment, yeah. Okay, so totally rely on actually the beam. Okay. So what I do, I already figured the one. I will draw more the location of this the purlin. So this is a little cleat. So this is what it looks like. You know? Okay, this so this is a roofing materials, and then box cutter, the tray will happen like that. So they cut whatever required size. So if you allow for this one, let's go. So when you draw the box cutter, we need to adjust the fall. Okay, so underneath they need actually little a timber, just hardwood timber. Okay, or maybe marine ply or tree pine. It has to go under. It's like a box got the tray, a supporting timber underneath. Okay, so we need to allow for technique. So that's why when I drawing will be gap there. So that gives you adjustment of a fall too. Okay, so you can see here. Underneath a tray support, using actually a channel, or maybe using one of the purlin also a good idea, but I would using actually timber, this underneath. Yeah? Or maybe some people they're using a little angle. Underneath. Maybe I'll just draw a little larger for you. So this is purlin, this is a roofing, it's coming down, a box gutter is there. Okay, the underneath a box gutter tray, timber is under. Okay, they're supporting actual box gutter, and then you know the beam, you can't see it, but it's like that, isn't it? Large beam is going that direction. Okay, so then what we have, we got a really large beam coming through like that. Yeah? Then what they do, they connect them. Okay, just like that. Then underneath, we need to support, because it is pre-span going to all the way here, so that means actually we need a support under. So what they do, they put at the angle. Okay, I think they connect to the purlin under, so that gives you a fall. So they adjust it, so creating the fall, and the water can go flow in certain directions. Yeah? If some is under, then you can see a little dotted line here. Okay, so water is flowing to the end, and then to collect from this sump, and then discharge to outside from here. Okay, so if you have not sure, have a look around your building, or maybe type down internet, and then what is actually the steel box gutter looks like. It also is quite helpful too. Okay, so then under this roof, okay, so roof profile is like that, yeah, and insulation will go here, and then with a sacking. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So that is roughly we figure a roof. I'm just setting out all the drawing first, then we'll go for actual details and whatever required here. Okay, so now we sorted out actually this beam and then ceiling. So now we actually need to sort out this area, and also a parapet. I need to include a gird, yeah? Location of the gird, and also need to draw the window, because we have a very special floor to ceiling windows there. Okay, and then entry area, and then subfloor space, and the footing you can't see it, but you'll see further. So I'll draw the beam. I'll just draw the beam locations, and you'll get better understanding. So when you're cutting through this section, a GB1. So if you GB1, a 310 UB. Okay, it says 310 UB. So actual size about 298 by about 149. Yeah? So what will happen over there? So from this line, three and 10, 298. Yeah? So that's what will happen. So you're not connecting there because in our floor plan, our column locations there, let's just figure out the column locations we already drawn. The column will be, actually that is the distance of column. I just copied from the actually previous drawing, the below plan. So that is, I'll just draw the column. So that connects to the columns. Yeah? Okay. This one too. So I just draw over here, but it connects to the column. Okay. I have to chop down a little bit. And then on the in between we have a floor joist we need to insert here. So if we look at the section A, so you will see what's happening over there. So floor joist actually inserted there, and also good, all the good locations. Okay.